my marvelous muses. How are we doing, guys? So tonight we're going to do the lantern. I've been wanting to do this mold ever since I saw it, and now that I've got it, we're going to do it. And what I think I want to do is I want to do it kind of a kind of copper, but I want to do copper that's kind of aging as well. So I'm going to do some kind of blues mixed in where the copper turns kind of a bluish green. I've got peacock green, which is kind of a blue green, and then I have reddish gold, but I don't know if I want to use the reddish gold or sparkle bronze. Let's see if I can find a copper. I know I have a copper. No, another bronze. Gold. More gold, more gold. I have so much gold it's not even funny. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I've got copper over here. This kind of looks copper here. Let's see. Yep, copper. Alright, so we got closer there. And then I've got this blue here, the peacock blue. Like I said, we're going to kind of, what I think I'm going to do, see, I'm trying to decide based on how this goes together. I think this bottom, in order for it to light up, needs to stay clear. So when you flip it over, you put the light in. I don't know. I'm afraid if I cover it fully, that it's not going to have all right. Oh, and the handles. Okay. Miss that inside of that handle completely. Oh, maybe I got a little bit in there. All right. Okay. So, now what we're going to do before I'm going to mix up some resin here. And Now I'm trying to decide what color I want to put in the resin. I think I'm going to go with this color in the resin. Maybe. No, I'm going to do a different color in the resin. Maybe I'm just going to do clear. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'm going to mix up my resin and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So I went ahead and I mixed up a little bit of brown mica powder in here. Not brown, but it's kind of a tannish color. And I didn't put very much in because I don't want it to be like super opaque. And what we're going to do is we're going to spray a whole bunch of alcohol in here. A whole bunch of alcohol in here. Before I pour the resin in. And then I'm going to mix up clear when I'm done and do the globe part in clear. Oh, I'm not going to have enough to do the... I'll have to mix up the clear, do it first, and then I'll do that one. Yeah. Can't help me. Pour it right over the side. That's a hard one to pour into. Alright, we're going to pour the rest of this in here. Yeah, so I'm going to mix up some more. I'm not going to bring you back for that. I'm just going to put you on pause. I'm going to clean up around these molds here. Mix up another deal. I'm going to pour clear in here and just a little bit more tan in there. And I'm going to bring you back when it's time for demold. Spray some alcohol on here. And we'll be back. I'll see you then, guys. Bye. Hey, guys, we are back. So we are ready to demold these. I did come in and I tried something with the clear. Actually dropped a drop of sunflower yellow in there, and then I dropped Sinker White on top of it, trying to make it look like a kind of like a flame down in there, and it looks pretty cool. It actually looks like it sank. So we'll see how this turns out. And we are going to put this thing together. So I want to see how this turned out here. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks awesome, guys. Look at the color on that. That is so cool. Oh, wow. All right. All right, let's take out the handles here. And these go in here like this. Let's see. So they go like so. Yep, just like that. And then it goes into the top up here. Alright, so there's that one. right. Let's see. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's take out the top. Okay, if we get this out, we'll be all right. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I think this goes, I think it goes this way. We'll find out here in a minute. All right. This one I'm going to have to bring up to me to get out. Come on. Oh yeah. This looks pretty cool. Look at that. Alright, so that sits on there like so. And then like that. And then this one. Yeah, just like this. That's pretty cool. And then I have to put the lights in before I do any of the gluing together. So, this is the light. It comes with 3, which is pretty cool, because you can make 3 of them then. And it's going to go in here like so. Just like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do to hook these together, I was going to use E6000, but I don't know. I don't like E6000 that much anymore. And so I'm actually going to use a 2-part epoxy. And we're going to use that, and we're going to mix that together. And we are going to glue this thing down. I'm going to better make sure the light works before I do all that, huh? I'd hate to put the light in and have a defective light. And then glue everything together. lights up. That's so cool. Alright. So, I'm going to get something here. Let's see, I need something to put this on. Here we go. This will work. And then I got to mix the epoxy together. Now, I don't think I want to use epoxy on this, so I think I'm just going to use a couple drops of a little super glue on here. Alright, we're going to put that in. There we go. Alright. So, what you do is you take equal parts. So I'm going to put a little gloop like that on here. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. About the same amount. About like that. And then stir it together. Mix it together really, really good. Alright. We're going to put this on here like so. Okay. Alright. Okay. Same thing up here. Okay, so wait a minute, I gotta make sure I get these turned the right way. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this in here like this. Alright. And then some down in here on this piece. Come on. Alright, we're going to do these first. We're going to let these dry first before we put the I'm going to let these dry for a few minutes. See if we can get this one in. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm going to go have a cup of coffee. I'm going to let this dry, and I will be back when it is dry to bring you guys down and let you see it. So, I might have to glue these in more when I get back, but we're going to let everything else dry really good first. So, I will be back when it's time. See you then, guys. Hey, guys, look, it's put together. Isn't it cool? All right, let's see it lit up. See the white, how it fell? Oh, this is cool, guys. There's so many ways you could do this. I've seen it where people put stuff in the resin, like flowers and stuff like that. I wanted to put a moth in there, but I couldn't find my moth sticker. I'm going to look one up. I am going to definitely do another one of these because I like this. Now, I do need to fill in. I got a couple holes up here at the top that I need to fill in with some UV resin. But for the most part, and I didn't get this one in all the way. I don't know if you can see that, but it is glued, so it's in there now. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to try to fix that. But other than that, I think it worked great. And I think it looks beautiful. And it's such a cool mold. And I like the way I did that. You can't see any of the yellow at all. Not a bit. But the white did fall down. And kind of looks like flames in there. So, I think if I would have done that a little differently, that might have worked better. But all in all, I think it turned out beautiful, guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, perfect time. I would appreciate it greatly if you do. And this is my lantern. So I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I hope your resin cure is beautiful. Your craft projects turn out amazing. I hope you are happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.